If you haven't been seeing online, there's actually been a lot of very notable and unnotable atheists and people coming from different worldviews and finding faith and ultimately even specifically Jesus. There's a guy that I'm following online right now where he started a challenge where he was like, every day I'm gonna pretend that God exists. And then he had like five kind of things that he would do each day. And I think it was like prayer, gratitude, read something in the Bible, and then try to live it out in life. And I think he got to I think he had said he was doing it like 2 months prior, but then he had decided to record the journey. So he's probably was almost 3 months in where he finally it flipped the switch from him. And he was like, I no longer am pretending, but I really do believe he exists. There was another notable atheist online. I guess he was an influencer. I never heard of him before besides recently. And he just recently came to faith. Actually, two of them. I don't know if other guy was an atheist or not, but another dude. And again, right, we're just seeing even celebrities, musical artists, they're coming to this point in position. Now, obviously, we gotta check fruit. We gotta, is this a genuine salvation? All those questions obviously arise, and nobody will really know until time tells. And this video is not necessarily about that, but this video is about for Christians who are feeling like I should be quiet. I'm too scared to have these conversations with people I know or my coworkers who believe differently, who are atheists, who are Muslim, who are Buddhist, who are New Age spiritualists, whatever it is. Those people who are like, well, I don't really know if I should say something. You should. You never know by just having a conversation with someone what people are wrestling with in their heart. How many people who are on the doorstep to finding Jesus and accepting him, and all it takes is someone willing to have a conversation with them. All it takes is someone who can be able to give them an adequate enough answer for the questions that they might have on the Bible or God or morality or whatever it is. I think it's so important now more than ever for Christians to not be quiet. I mean, we are seeing it. People are turning to the faith because we are moving out of an era, and really it's ancient. We are moving back to an era where Christians are doing what Christians do, which is being able to give solid and adequate answers, living godly lives that reflect the God that they serve, and are preaching the gospel with boldness. Now is the time. Do not shy back. Don't be scared, because the outcome will benefit way more than some temporary embarrassment for the butterflies that you might get by starting these conversations. A person who might be battling with depression, anxiety, a lack of worth, a lack of value. I mean, the atheist worldview, paints that we are nothingness and we are on a dying, floating rock that is hurling through a cold, dead space. And when we all die, it's just nothing, right? And so there's no hope. There's no hope in that worldview. With all the suffering and all the things that go on in the world, there's no hope to that worldview. Essentially you're telling people, so hey, we got to deal with all this stuff in life, and then at the end of it all, it's just for nothing. And so we have the hope. And so do not be shy, do not be scared to be able to bring it to people. And because you never know, you might be the one thing that starts that domino effect, and they are able to step into eternity knowing a true and loving and great God that is above all, rules all, holds all things together, and their eternity can be changed forever.